Okay guys, so we're going to give you a little series of stretches that you can do midday, mid-morning, you're sitting down working, or maybe you're on that Zoom call and you're just feeling tight, or maybe you need to wake up a little bit. So I have my beautiful assistant today who is going to demonstrate the stretches. So first thing we're going to do sitting a lot is your hips and low back are going to get tight. I think that's the most recommendation for stretches that I've received so far from you guys is my hips are tight. So Danny is going to cross his right ankle over his left thigh. He's going to sit up nice and tall in his chair. He wants to make sure he flexes this right foot to protect his knee. He rests one hand or forearm on his knee and the other hand is on his ankle, and he sits up a little bit. So he's sitting up nice and tall on his tailbone. You should start to feel some stretch on that right hip. And then if he wants more intensity, he's going to fold forward with a nice flat back and proud chest. And that gives him a little more intensity. Hold it for as long as you like. You can do this while you're on the call. Nobody's going to notice a difference, or while you're working on your computer. But 30 seconds to 2 minutes. And then he's going to switch sides. So now he takes his left ankle over his right thigh. Make sure you keep that foot flexed. Very important to protect the knee. He puts some weight on the crossed knee. So this takes it down towards the ground, which is going to help open that hip up. And again, he folds forward, keeping a nice flat back, proud shoulders, proud chest. Holds that for as long as he wants to, and then he lets it go. And then from here, we're going to do a little bit of a twist. You get tight when you're sitting, need a release. So he's going to turn and look to his left side. He's going to take his right hand outside that left knee, and his left arm is just going to wrap around behind him. It can hold the back of the chair. He wants to make sure his collarbones stay nice and wide, broad chest, and you're twisting right at the navel. So you want to make sure you're not changing your hips or your seat in any way. Right at your belly button, you're twisting. And on this one, every time you inhale, I want you to think about straightening your spine and sitting up a little bit taller. And every time you exhale, you can twist just a little bit deeper. And you can hold that for 10 breaths, 30 seconds, whatever feels good. And then you're going to unwind and go to the other side. Again, making sure you take that opposite hand outside your opposite knee. Other arm wraps around from the outside. Nice low neck, straight spine, like the crown of your head. There's a string attached and it's reaching up to the sky, twisting right at your belly button, spreading your collarbones wide. And you can say it to yourself. When you inhale, sit up tall. When you exhale, twist a little bit deeper. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, twist. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, twist. And then unwind from there. I always like to shake out a little bit between poses. Shake my arms, shake my shoulders out. Another big one is the side body. A lot of times in yoga we lean forward, we lean backwards, but our side body gets very tight. Sides of our ribs, sides of our waist, down into our hips, into our legs. So Danny's going to take his arms up overhead. He's going to interlace his fingers and take his palms towards the ceiling. So we know Danny doesn't have great upper body mobility, so this is as far as he can go. I always want you to remember, it does not matter what the pose looks like. As long as you have the general mechanics down, we're all working with different body types, different issues in our body, so we don't all look the same in the pose. Most important thing is that you feel the stretch. So he's sitting up nice and tall, and he's taking his hands up towards the sky, really lengthening his spine and side body. And then I want him to take his palms and take them over to the left side. So he's stretching his right side body here. Very important. I want you to pretend like you're between two panes of glass here. So he can't lean forward or lean back. He's really isolating that stretch along his right side body. And then he's going to take his hands all the way over to the right side. This time he's stretching his left side body here. Again, holding, 10 seconds, 30 seconds, up to 2 minutes if you want. Then he returns to center, gives it one more big stretch, one more big inhale, filling up your lungs with fresh air and new energy and new life. And then he releases his hands and he's ready to go back to drafting something on social media or a Zoom call or whatever it is you're doing for the day. And you can do do this anytime during the day, guys. They're super simple stretches. Just remember, take a break, wake yourself up, stay stretched out so you stay healthy and you can do your training once you finish your work for the day. We'll see you again, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in, and let me know if you have any questions.